What it do? What it do? Welcome back. We're back to another reading. So, whoever I'm reading for, you're a very passionate person. You have so many aspirations. You have a lot of creative energy. You're just bursting with ideas left and right. And we're just gonna see what the divine, the spirit team, what your ancestors have to say. Okay. Spirit is saying use all that creative energy for creation, to create your reality, to create art, to create memories, and to collaborate is what I'm hearing too. Like, you have literally the world in your hands. You have like this magic to you. Anything that you touch turns to gold. And it's just Spirit saying that you have so much potential to make everything into like reality, to solidify it. And it's just you actually just doing it. Yeah, cards are left and right. What is this? You're walking away from like this false sense of self, false illusion, or even a distorted way that you've been looking at yourself for quite some time. Like, for quite some time, like, you probably had a parental figure that walked you into the wrong direction, and that something was not in your purpose or divine alignment for your path and for this time that you're in. I'm seeing that many of your parents, like whoever I'm reading for, like, your parent literally was like saying like, oh, the only way that you're going to be making money is if you pick a career, you go to college, you commit yourself to the 9 to 5, this is how you're going to find stability. But it's because your parents, or the parent that you have that walked you into the wrong direction, didn't know any better. They probably grew up in an era or out of survival, and were probably not that well educated or well informed in regards to like how to make money, how to like be expressive, creative. For some of you guys, like, it could have been like a very traditional family system where they're used to their own ways rather than being open and open-minded into like the difference in cultures, the difference in arts, the difference in music, the difference in writing. Like, they were not open on that. But what Spirit's saying like, you're finally walking away from like this old energy, this old foundation. Like, you're finally detaching and calling your power back from like this parental figure. And you're finally walking into your purpose and into your joy. For some of you guys, like, you really were seeking like your parents' like validation. Like, you wanted your parents' validation. Like, you wanted to be celebrated. Because if you knew like the path that you were wanting to walk in, like, you felt like you were gonna immediately get judged, rejected, be questioned, and the last thing you wanted to do is just deal with all of that stuff. So you just followed through with like what you were told to do. But it brought you a lot of sadness and confusion, and it made you question yourself, like, well, who am I as an individual? And what Spirit's like saying, like, because you're finally walking away, detaching, and claiming back your power, you're literally growing, you're expanding. For some of you guys, you already have moved away from your parents, or you're moving away pretty soon. And this is going to help you expand and grow. Because you're going to be starting from ground zero, and you're going to bring your own definition to what is creative, what is exciting, what passions you want to aspire, what kind of lifestyle do you want to have, and how do you want to have it, and how do you want to enjoy it. Because like, you're literally an endless miracle. There's so many miracles at hand for you. Spirit's like saying like, you have many blessings coming your way. You're just like you carry like this nice divine feminine energy, like, just helps you attract like a magnet. Like a magnet. People just want to give to you because it's just you. And it doesn't matter if you're a divine masculine, like, you have divine feminine energy within you. Yeah, because like, you were counter-working yourself. Like, you were working yourself, but you weren't working towards the things that you were actually inspired and, you know, in love to do. And so that's why whenever it came to like the 9 to 5 jobs or to the normal day-to-day jobs, like, you just felt drained. You just didn't feel inspired. You just feel like this is just a punishment for you rather than just like, you know, something exciting, something fun. And because now you're like walking away from all of this stuff, like, you're literally like, you're gonna just be doing things out of fun, not because like you had to work or because you had to like do it out of survival. It's because you actually enjoy it and you're actually passionate about it. This is something that just lights you up, and it's just so simple and easy. And I'm hearing like some of you guys are like literally in the arts. And Spirit's like saying like once you finally realize that, once you start being in alignment with your path, your creative side, you're gonna get enlightened. You're gonna see like and realize like, oh my god, like no wonders my life was in this way. This is why I wasn't like feeling happy or excited or having fun or fulfillment, is because of like the way like I followed blindly somebody else's path that wasn't my path. That wasn't a path that I picked for myself, a path that I was convinced to pick. And I'm finally picking the path that I want to walk, and the path is freedom and happiness and joy and fulfillment, actual emotional fulfillment from what I'm actually doing, because it has a bigger intention, it has a powerful like momentum, impact. Like there's a bigger purpose behind it rather than just, you know, somebody else's purpose or someone else's benefit. And Spirit has been listening to your prayers, and they're saying like your prayers coming true pretty soon. I'm hearing 4 or 5 more months. Just give it a few more months. It could be coming even more quicker or sooner. It just depends. But Spirit's like saying just be patient. And all of this has to do with your solar plexus. Like you're calling back your power, you're calling back your creativity. You're finally getting back into the momentum of like, this is my expression, this is who I really am. And the song from Demi Lovato, this is me, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. Gotta let the light shine right through, and you're shining right through that fucking fog. The wrong path that you've been walking on. Like Spirit, like right now with this eclipse, like is like showing you like you've been walking the wrong path. And it's okay. It's cool. Now you realize. Now you got the clarity. Now it's time for you to make a decision and a choice, but don't make it out of impulse. Take your time and be wise about it. What else? And you've been having pretty much guilt each and every time in regards to like you were working, because while you were working, the work that you were doing was making you feel like this, like caca, something. Like it was not inspiring you, and it wasn't making you want to move forward. You felt like you were chained up, like you had to do it, like a slave, like you're slaving your way away. And you were using that, well, not that you were using that, but honestly, like what I'm seeing is like you were coping. You were using coping mechanisms, and sometimes like those coping mechanisms was like overindulging, smoking, drinking, whatever you do, or even eating out a lot because you were unhappy within. You were not happy. And I'm bringing this into your awareness to realize that, you know what? You're winning. You're in your winning season. Just be more patient. It's taking a minute. Keep on working on what really makes you happy. And don't allow confusion to get in your way. Because you're going through growth. You're weeding out the things that don't belong to you and they never belong to you. And that's really the end of it, guys. Like that's really what it is. Like you have so much creative power. You have everything at hand. Like you literally can create anything out of anything. And it's just a moment that you finally realize like it is time that you actually put yourself out in the light and allow yourself to be seen. And allow yourself to just, be you. Yeah. If this resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, leave it out the window. I'm not gonna force it'll resonate with this, but yeah. Bye, guys.